And I think a lot of us are in this place where I realize that that's what God's calling me to. He's calling me to a new place in my life. He's calling me to a place where, it's not like a new place. Like he's going to start saying no from now on. Like, no, he's been saying no a lot. But he's calling us to a place where when he says no, that doesn't even affect our relationship in the slightest. If he can't tell me no, then we don't have a real relationship. If God can't tell me no to a desperate prayer, then we don't have a mature relationship. So we have to ask the question, if I struggle with God telling me no, why? If I still struggle with God telling me no, what am I struggling with? It could be because I really want this thing and I just really have a lot of desire for whatever that thing is. It could be because I love someone else and I'm really begging God to help them. That can be real. But what is it that I'm really struggling with when God tells me no? What I'm going to ask you to do is simply trust me. Because here's what it is, right? Why doesn't God get to tell me no? Because I don't trust him. Why does God not have my permission to tell me no without our relationship going into a tailspin? Because I don't trust him. Like if we truly got to that place where we were able to say, Lord, you know the best. And you will not abandon me in the worst. So here's what I desire. Here's what my heart longs for. Here's what I think is the best thing for this other person. But if you say no, I'm still yours. That's why it's not a matter of, I'm just going to look to my own failures, or I'm going to look to my own victories. It's instead of looking at my own failures as we look around this room, I'm just going to look to Jesus. Truly, we're going to land the plane right now. To be able to begin this day and continue this week with this mentality, this mindset, this view that says this. It says, I'm not going to measure my failures or my victories against the people around me. I'm not going to even measure my victories or my failures against myself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to learn from my failures and I'll look to the Lord. Because the thing he wants the most from you is not more service. The thing he wants the most from you is not more work. The thing he wants most from you is not more productivity or more conversions and more disciples that you make. What he wants from you is your heart. The most important thing, most valuable thing you can do for the Lord this week and when you go home with your entire life is not give him more disciples. It's not give him more Bible studies. It's not give him more youth that come to know him. The most important thing you can give him is yourself, is your heart, is your trust. And just hear Jesus' voice as he's speaking to Bethsaida and to Chorazin. He says, woe to you, Bethsaida, woe to you, Chorazin. Why? Because if the mighty works done for you had been done in Sodom and Gomorrah, they would have repented. The big question, basically, you hear Jesus asking is, what more do I need to do to prove to you that you can trust me? And this is the question. We're here today, this week, and every single one of us struggles with holding on to something. We struggle with looking back into the eyes of our beloved and saying, Jesus, once again, I'm yours. And I promise to love you for the rest of my life, knowing we're going to fail. But what more does he have to do to prove to us that we can trust him? All he wants this week, and all he wants for the rest of your life is that mature relationship where he can say to us, yes. And we say, I trust you, Jesus. And he can say to us, wait. We can say, I trust you, Jesus. And he can say to us, I love you, but no. And we say, I trust you, Jesus.